So hi guys, it's Casey here and welcome back to my channel. And first of all, I would like to thank you guys because we reached 200 subs now. Well, wow, imagine like from my past video when I also thank you guys for 100 subs. Now we're back to 200 subs now, so thank you so much for that. So right now, just a little overview of what we will do today. It's regarding with makeup brushes. So right now this video is not sponsored at all, and these are all based on my personal opinions, so that's just how it goes.
Alright, so this is my brush set. So it's called the Pink Glory Brush Set, and it's in baby pink, and it contains 24 brushes, different kinds of brushes, and everything is so smooth. I'm gonna go on with them one by one to tell you like a little review about them. And actually they also have different kinds of like colors and sets right there, so I will leave a link down below. Alright, so let's go with this big fan brush. So I really love this brush because every time like I bake my face with like powder or loose powder, when I try to swipe all of those powder, I really use this one. It's really smooth, it's really soft, and it really cleans out like the powders that I've set into my face, and I love them. So I have this protector from them. It came along with it, so I just use them to keep it in shape and good. Alright, so we go with the next one is the powder brush. And then what I really love about this, same thing, it's so smooth. Like every time I set my foundation with it, it really buffs the powder into my skin, and I really love the softness, the buffness, and I also protect with this little plastic that came along with it to maintain its shape. Alright, so this one is the blush brush. So I really love this blush brush too, because usually when I put like a blush into my cheeks, I don't want it to be too strong, and this kind of brush like only takes the right amount of like powder blush to set it on my face. It's perfectly good. Now for the contouring brush. So with this one I'm not really impressed about it because every time I use this, it doesn't seem like I have like more definition of contour into my face. So whenever I want to look like more, the contour to look more natural, I use this one. But if I want it to be defined, I really use another contour brush that I have. Alright, this one is also one of my favorite. This is the small fan brush. So it's really thin and really smooth at the same time, but what I don't like about it is, if you can see like on the sides, like some of the hair around there, it's about to fall, so that's why I keep it with the plastic that came along with it to maintain its shape. But using this for highlight, oh wow, it's really smooth into the skin. It makes the highlights set into place. It's so beautiful. Look how thin that is. It's so thin and smooth. Alright, so let's move on with the flat foundation brush. So I don't use this all the time because I still love my own foundation brush from Lisa. It's from a drugstore. But with this one, I only use this for some certain areas, whereas like my forehead and my cheeks, but not really all over my face, because I tried once and I still have to use like a sponge to clean it all up, because it doesn't really like do that much of coverage unless you really have time to do that, but I don't. So alright, so these small eyeshadow brushes right here, and I will go through them one by one. So let me get the first one, and this first one is the large eyeshadow brush. I'm not really satisfied with the eyeshadow brushes though, because instead of it setting into my eyelids, it's somewhat the brush somewhat absorbs it. But with this smudge brush, I actually like it, but all of the other like aside all of the other brushes right here, they also absorb like my cream eyeshadow and my powder eyeshadow or even glitter. They absorb it, like it doesn't even go to my lids, it just stays there, it stays there. And then for this next one is an angle brush, and I like this one because usually when I use this under my eyes it's really good. And for this one is for the brows, it's also really good. And the concealer one, I always use that concealer, small concealer brush, like to conceal dark spots in my face, like a pimple under my brows especially. It gives you a highlight under there, so it's really great. So other eyeshadow brushes I've mentioned to you, I don't really like them. Now let's move on to these smaller brushes, or one is a sponge. So the very first one is a sponge applicator. So this is also good, like if you want your eyeshadow to be really intact with your eyes, definitely a must. And then a lip liner, which I also love to like define the lips more. And this eyeliner one, I love this, I really love eyeliners, I definitely need this. And with this one, this is the eyeliner brush I really love. Look at how small that is. So if I want to create a look which is more on like natural, but I still love eyeliner, so I need this one to like line the inner lids. And it's very small that you can make something which is really precise. Moving on to my favorite brushes right here. So these 4 brushes here are like lifesaver for me. It's really fluffy, it's really nice. Other YouTubers that I've seen that reviewed this too, they didn't like it, but me, this is actually what I really love. So fluffy, so soft, and definitely I love using them. So starting with this one, it's for the eye contour, but usually I also use this like a crease brush, but it's definitely good and it's really smooth when I use it in my eyes. The way it blends is nice. And this one is like a large eyeshadow brush, and this is also really good. Like every time I use like a cream or a powder brush, definitely it goes into my eyes. And this one is my favorite. Like as you can see in the tip of the brush, I definitely use this a lot. It makes my eyeshadow more defined, same as this one. I really love this too, like 4 of them. They are so smooth, easy to use, easy to blend. Definitely I love them. I'm gonna keep them and I always use them. Alright, so let's move on with the last 3 pieces on the set, and of course they are also good. So it consists of this for the eyebrow, for the lashes, and then this small sponge applicator. So for this one I also use this, making sure that I really love it, and I love it. Like it's not that hard, it's not too soft either. And this one, it says on the handle it's for the lashes, but I don't use it for the lashes, I use it for the brows instead. And this small little applicator here is also a sponge, and I really like that too, especially when I'm trying to practice like the crease, you know, the crease eyeshadow and everything like that. Alright, so here it goes. So it all consists of 24 items. Again, the link will be down below if you want to check them out. And if you have more video requests, just make sure to comment them down below. And thank you so much again for 200 subscribers, and I love you guys, and bye for now. God bless.